Hi everyone, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to unbox and assemble the Wrangler 2, which is part of the Baja Mobility series by Pride Mobility. Now before I get started, I just want to mention two quick things. Number one, if you want a copy of our brand new product catalog, all you have to do is go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the simple short form, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. I also want to say that if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're automatically entered into our monthly giveaway raffle. We give away a free mobility scooter once a month to a random YouTube subscriber. So if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that button. You could be the next lucky winner. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the unboxing process. I just want to mention that you do get two boxes. This smaller box has the seat. I'm going to put it to the side and get to work with a sharp knife. Be very careful. You can use scissors or a knife. You want to just cut the pallet straps. It does come on a wooden crate. So I'm going to get this pallet straps cut one by one real carefully. And I'm going to cut the tape along the edges of the box. Make sure not to go in straight down. I'm cutting at an angle horizontally so that I don't scratch anything. It comes with a really nice seat. And if you cut the seat, well, that's not covered by warranty, so don't cut too deep. Now, you're not going to really reach down into the seat or anything, but just to be careful, make sure you don't cut it at a downward angle with your knife pointing straight down. So as we open the top, you're going to see a couple things. We've got a cup holder wrapped up in here. User manual with the keys and a pin for the universal accessory, which is like a hitch receiver in the back. Make sure you read your user manual in its entirety so that you know how to use your product. We also have the charger. It's an 8 amp 24 volt XLR charger. We'll show you how that works in just a bit. There's also a mirror right up here at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to unbox everything. Alright, so just grab as many of the loose pieces of styrofoam as you can. Start to just take them out, and then what you're going to want to do is locate the tiller, aka handlebar adjustment lever, which is on the left side of the handlebar. It's a little lever that you want to depress, and that's going to allow you to raise the handlebar up. So I depress that lever, and while I'm holding it, you can raise up the handlebar. It's this lever right here, the gray one on the left side. So I'm depressing it and then lifting up to get that handlebar assembly all the way up. Once it's all the way up, you can then remove this big block of styrofoam, and at this point you pretty much have the entire unit exposed. Now the best thing to do, especially if you don't have any assistance, is to cut the front or the rear part of the box. Now I'm going to do the rear, so I'm going to come onto the back here, take out these corners so that you can cut through the box. Now be very careful, you don't want to cut the tires. Now you don't want to throw away your box, you want to keep your box in case you need to return your item. Now it's heavy, but what you want to do now is lift this up and remove the styrofoam block. Like I said, it's heavy, so it helps to have two people. Once that block is out, you can disengage the automatic brakes. There's two levers here. You have to push them into the downward position. Can't really see it right now, but if you reach under there, you're going to feel two levers with balls at the end. Pull them down. That's how you unlock the brakes. At this point, you can grab from the front and start to wheel it out. Now I'm doing this one person. Obviously, if you have two people, it's a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is cut the front out as well. So at this point, now that I have the box completely cut open, I can grab from underneath on the frame and start to roll it backwards. Now I can also get the styrofoam from underneath, and that's going to make it a lot easier. It has plenty of ground clearance to come off the wooden crate, so you just want to give it a push, and there you have it. It's out of the box. Got these huge tires, extra knobby pneumatic tires. that are going to come pre-wrapped just to keep them nice and clean. So you want to take the time to unwrap the tires. And keep in mind the unit has the batteries disconnected. So you're going to want to come in here, undo these screws, there's 2 on top and 2 at the bottom by the footboard area where your feet go. Once they're loose, you can pop the battery cover off. And as you can see, batteries are not connected. You can unbuckle the straps and you're going to see that the hardware for the batteries are taped onto the battery itself. So you're going to need to take those off. Make sure you don't lose anything. Bag just ripped open. But that's the hardware you need to put your battery in. That's for one battery. Same thing on the other battery. Alright, so what we're going to do now is roll it inside to the shop. It's really hot out here in South Florida, and we'll go ahead and continue from there. Alright, so we brought the unit inside, and we had to wait until the next business day to start recording. So you'll notice I'm in new attire. I didn't just change in the middle of our shoot. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the battery installation. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in here and get close for you to show you. You've got the bolts and washer locking nuts. You want to go ahead and get all that ready for installation. So the way you want to do it is you're going to have a washer on the inside for the bolt, and then you're also going to have a washer once you put it through the terminal. You'll put another washer afterwards, then the locking nut, and then the actual. So the terminal is going to be right in the middle of that gap between everything. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Just wanted to explain how they go on. So with the breaker switch off, you'll push that button and that tab's going to show. You don't want power connected while you're connecting the batteries. So we'll go ahead and start hooking everything up. So here's the positive lead for the first battery, and we're going to line it up with the terminal connector there. Going to push it through. Alright, so we got the positive through with the washer there on the other side. I'm going to put a washer on, then the locking nut, and then the actual nut. So there we go. And we'll go ahead and fast forward through this part, but essentially you just want to go ahead and rinse and repeat, red to red, and then black to black. Don't mix those up. Alright, so we've got the final nut on, and bolt and nut and washers and lock nuts, everything's covered. That's what you want. Just go ahead and restrap the buckles in the way they were when you got the scooter out of the box. You don't want anything hanging out to the outside. I like to tuck in the excess strap inwards towards the middle of the 2 batteries. And basically, once you got it all hooked up like that, just make sure red's going to red, black's going to black, and then we want to go ahead and push this tab up. So now the breaker is not tripped, it's sending power to the controller. We can power it on. Of course, first we're going to make sure that we put the cover back on. We'll do that now. So we want to make sure the seat post goes through the hole first. And then this back part here you want to make sure is underneath the main panel on the back, slide it in there. You're going to see the screw holes line up. And then on the floorboard area, there's also 2 screw holes that you want to line up there. Grab the thumb screws. Don't need any tools for these. Put them in position. Screw them in. Just going to put it there for a sec so you see where they go. Then I'll come back and tighten them. So that one there, these 2 here. Nothing to it. You can use like a flathead or a coin even to tighten these, but you really don't need that at all. You just use your hand. These are hand screws. Don't need to over tighten. Definitely don't use a drill. Could potentially crack the plastic panels if you over tighten it. And we're good to go. So the battery installation is done. I'm going to grab the seat, which comes in a separate box here. Carefully cut. Don't put the knife or blade straight down. Go sideways like I did. Just in case. You don't want to hit that box. Or hit the seat itself. You might cut into it. It's a full captain seat with a headrest. So we'll go ahead and put the seat together. Not much to it. It is a pretty heavy seat though, I'll say that. But basically, you want to just get the seat out of the packaging. And here on the bottom of the seat is the male connector. That's going to fall into the seat post hole. And it's going to lock the seat into position. Now you can adjust the height of the seat. There's a nut and a bolt that goes through this pole. You'll have to take the batteries out. It's pretty straightforward. We have a video that shows you how to adjust the seat height on any of the Pride scooters that have this same setup. Most of the scooters that we carry by Pride have that ability to raise the seat up and down a few inches. You'll notice a couple of different holes on the seat post, and you can take the nut and the bolt out that holds this seat post in and raise it or lower it with those extra holes. So what I'm going to do is line up that male connection with the female, level out the seat, and it just drops right into place. Nice double padded seat, premium captain seat, nice contour to it, got a lumbar adjust that you can use to either have the lumbar support out or further in. Pretty nice. Headrest is just like an automobile headrest. Now there's a few things you got to do. We're not done with the seat. These 2 pieces here are the elbows for the armrests. So these are going to be used to hold the armrests into position. So what you'll do is these knobs need to be facing the rear. So you'll want to make sure you loosen up the first knob that's down here in the sleeve, with this knob and the securement pin will go through these holes. There's also some holes back here on the sleeve, and that's what you're going to use to adjust the width of the 2 armrests. So you can have it all the way in or all the way out. There's several different holes that you can use to adjust the distance between the armrests. A lot of comfort adjustment features on this model. So you can see the holes lining up as I go in and out. So we usually just put it in the tightest setting because we want to make the most room out of our floor space here in the showroom. So I got it all the way in, but you can easily bring it all the way out or adjust it to your desired position. I'm also going to show you back here, we've got a hitch. So you can put things like a shopping basket. Some customers have purchased a towing cart. You can put an oxygen tank holder, walker holder, lots of universal accessories to choose from. Now, last but not least, we got to install the armrest. So in here, carefully cut. Don't go too deep. Don't want to cut the armrest material. It's not covered under warranty if you cut it. And you'll see inside here, you've got the actual armrest with the pads. And they flip up. So you put it in here. You got to loosen this up. And this knob is for the height adjustment on the armrest. So just find that spot that you really like it in. You can't have it all the way down or else they won't flip up. So you got to have it about a finger width or a finger height gap right there. That's going to give it clearance to flip up. Otherwise, that corner will hit the sleeve and it won't flip up. Now I'm just going to rinse and repeat on the other side and pretty much ready to go. Now remember, we have tons of videos for this particular product and all of the products we carry. So if you want to learn more about it, this is really just an unboxing and assembly video. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel if you want to learn more about this product. We have some really awesome videos where we pretty much torture this thing and see what we can do with it as far as its off-road abilities. So we're almost at the finish line here. Wanted to go ahead and get those covers off the tires. And at this point, we're pretty much good to go. All right, so I've got the mirror, and just want to go ahead and show you how to install the mirror, because it is a pretty popular accessory that you get for free. And there's a little trick to it. So this threaded part of the mirror at the base here has a rotating locking nut that you have to kind of thread upwards a little bit to make some clearance so that the threading part goes in that hole, which is where it screws into. So just line it up. If you want it on the left or the right side, you just take the cap off. There's one on the right and one on the left. I'm going to put it on the left. And just screw it in. Once you get to the point where it's tight and you can't screw anymore, you might see that it doesn't lock into position where you want it. Like you see, obviously you don't want it right there. So what you want to do is loosen it and then loosen that base nut just a hair. So it locked in about right here. So I want to loosen that nut. You have to unscrew it pretty good ways. And what happens sometimes is it gets locked in if you go too high up on the threading. So you might need a tool, which I'm going to grab really quick. And there's no exact science to this here. You just got to keep playing with it until it locks in right where you want it. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So now it's nice and tight, and you could just adjust the mirror head to where it's right where you want it. When you're seated, look in the mirror, make sure you can see behind you. All right, so we got another piece here, which is pretty much the final piece here that we need to worry about installing, and that's the cup holder. Cup holder comes with some hardware. It's just got 2 screws and washers, and we'll show you how to install that. It's very easy. Going to go on down here by the board area, and essentially it's going to go into those holes, the 2 screws. So you want to get ready to install these. The first screw in with the washer. Get your screwdriver or drill. Make sure your drill's set at a very low torque setting. And basically just drill it into those holes. I don't want to go too tight without putting the second one in, and then I'll come back and tighten it up. It helps to have a magnetic drill bit. I've got my drill set to the lowest torque setting, so there's no way I'm going to strip it. That's what you want to do. Now you can, little trick there, you can open it up a little bit and make room for your drill. Good to go. Put a nice little bottle of water in there. It's not going to hold a really big cup, but you can also get a front basket accessory, which is going to allow you to hold bigger items and store some things in the front. So let's go ahead and start to wrap up. I do want to show you the charger. When you get your unit, it's really important that you charge it up overnight. These batteries that it comes with have been sitting in a warehouse for some time. So you want to make sure you give it that initial charge that it needs to kind of wake the batteries up. So one end goes into the wall. Just take that cover off. Make sure you plug that part into the box. Once you have this end plugged into the wall, these lights are the power light's gonna light up red, and while it's charging, it's gonna be red, and once it's fully charged, that second light will be green. But essentially, the charger goes right here. So you line up the XLR barrel connector, that's what it's called, a 24 volt XLR charger, 8 amps, and just plug it in right there. You also got some fuses here that you can access, and a USB charging port to charge your electronic devices with. On the right here is where the ignition is, so I'll show you how to power it up really quick. On the meter, you can already see that the time is showing. Batteries have been connected, and when you put the charger in, it shows you that it's charging on the battery meter. But we're going to go through the dash really quick together. Remember, folks, read your user manual in its entirety. You've got 2 keys, so in case you lose one. So I'm going to go ahead and put the key in. Now remember, we turned off the automatic braking system. So right now I can push the unit manually. It's in neutral mode. The brake system is not on. And with the braking system not on, if you power it up, it's not going to work. And it's going to beep. So it's beeping because it's basically telling you the braking system needs to be turned on. It's a safety feature. So what happens is, with the brakes on, right now it's in neutral mode, so I can push it. So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to get you a close-up shot with the camera really quick. Get down here, and you can see these 2 levers. Those 2 levers need to be in the upward position. So right now they're in the downward position. I'm going to push up. That's 1. That's 2. See here, in the upward position it says D for drive mode, and then in the downward position it says N for neutral. Alright, so going to power it up, and we're good to go. Alright, so this video is just showing you how to unbox and assemble it, which we've just done. If you want to learn more about the dash, how to use it, how it works off-road, check the link in the description below, and just go to our YouTube channel or our website, search for the Wrangler 2. You're going to see tons of videos on our product page. It's going to go in-depth and show you everything you need to know. We've got tons of videos. Don't want to make this video too long, so thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section below. We reply to your questions in the comment section of all of our videos. Really appreciate you watching this video. We do offer this product for sale tax-free, and shipping is free in most cases. You can call our non-commissioned sales experts. They'd love to take your call. We'd love to earn your business. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Before you go, please don't forget to visit our website, mobilitydirect.com, and click on the green button that says Free Catalog to claim your very own free catalog. Just fill out the short form and it should get to you in about a week or 2 max. I just want to take this time to personally thank each and every one of you for watching this video. We couldn't do it without our subscribers. So if you like our content, please go to YouTube, search for Mobility Direct, and subscribe to our channel. You can enable notifications. That way you'll get notified whenever we release new videos. We're constantly making great videos. We have tons of playlists that range from repair videos, unboxing videos, research and development, and much, much more. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and ask any questions in the comment section below. We love hearing from our audience, whether it's feedback, comments, or suggestions for a new video topic. We love hearing from you. None of this could be done without our loyal audience. We hope to hear from you. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day.